Hi everybody. What's going on? How you doing? I see you, SC. I see you. I don't know if something weird is going on or I did something wrong, but maybe no one is expecting me to show up on time. That's why there's only there's only 11 people in the room right now. Everyone's like, he always starts late. He starts like 5 past, 10 past. This guy doesn't wake up on time. I'm just going to take an extra poop. I'm going to have an extra coffee. I'll just tune in a little bit. That might be it. I blame myself. It's true. Sometimes I start the show late. It's true. But anyway, the show must go on. You know the rules. You know how it is. I think Bill Murray said it. No, it was Steve Martin. Steve Martin said it. Half the battle is just showing up. I showed up. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. And if you missed it, you don't get the extra juicy live love vibrations. You know what I'm saying? You'll just have to settle for the replay love vibrations. Not as good. Not as good, but still quite good. Still quite good. So, cheers to all you. Hello, Haroon. Hello, Anthony. Love Laugh. I like that name. It's beautiful. I'm drinking a little bit of my special Gans water. It is a magical water that one of my homeboys knows all about. It uses fields. They take fields. There's different metals, and they put them near each other, and they create certain fields, which create certain basically this residue that sits in the water, and then it affects the field of the water, and then you drink it, and it has effects on the body. I don't know that much, but I got a homeboy who's really into it, and he made me the special thing I have now, and I just drink this water, and it's good. It's good. It's good. So this is my breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. And after the sermon, I'm going to have me something tasty, like a cacao, or maybe a mocha. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what is up, guys? What is up? How was your Saturday? How was your Saturday, kids? Was it nice? Did anyone do anything nice? I mean, we can have a very intimate chat now. Listen, this is still a very cult, small, love freak show live stream we got here. There's 15 people on right now. We can still talk. You know what I'm saying? So what's... Hey, Ika, good to see you, bro. Haven't seen you on here in a while, man. I miss you. What's up, Anne Monique? Mr. Incredible. Oh, yeah. Some regulars is good. This is strange, though. Usually there's more than this amount of people. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to get super deep until we have some more other people in that I feel are coming. Man, I've had a great week, guys. I had a comedy. Well, I've been doing a lot of comedy. I did a gig yesterday. There was an incident yesterday. I just talked about it on Instagram. It was just really funny. I was on the way to the mega rally, and then there was another group of people on the street doing a climate protest. And some of the people they were coming from the right place. It was just weird seeing people who are like they want to educate people about the climate. Some of them wanted to educate people about some of the terrible things the Canadian government has done to the native population. All very good points, but they were all wearing masks and totally in fear, and afraid and shit. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's just so messed up. You know what I mean? There's like so many people on so many different levels of confusion and belief systems, and just you know what I mean? It was like, ah, I just wanted to shake him and be like, guys, you're outside wearing masks because the TV told you to do it. Like you need to clear your mind first before you want to have effective change with other things. Like you're walking around displaying how brainwashed you are in public. That's probably what you should deal with first before trying to, you know what I'm saying, take any like wow. But anyway, but being asked by one of the ladies on the street, excuse me, can you put a mask on? I'm standing in the middle of a street corner. But it's okay. I got to practice my new funny replies. I have a condition that requires unimpeded oxygen to be entering my body. It's called living. You should try it sometime. She got a little feisty, but it was fun to say anyway. I liked it. And then anyway, my list grows. I've got like 18 funny replies now. It doesn't get shorter. But oh, nice. Ika's saying he took mushrooms today. Mushrooms are great. I did not take a microdose today, but sometimes I do. Yeah, mushrooms are are fantastico. They are fantastic. I recommend them to anyone. People need mushrooms more today than ever. I can say that. So yesterday was a fun day. I did the comedy gig. I hugged a lot of people, had a lot of deep conversations. It was beautiful. And then today I'll be going and hugging more people and stuff, and it's been great. Now, I wanted to do a very special meditation today. As usual, you guys are used to the just tuning in and clearing negative energies. We're going to do that too, but I thought we would just tune in to our natural healing power, because I know a lot of people out there are concerned about their health, which we should always be concerned about. I mean, listen, we should always be taking care of our health. That's true. But this irrational fear that some people have is completely artificial, right? It's just people on the TV telling you need to be afraid. And as usual, the information we're given is, scattered and confusing. So people have no idea what's going on. And today I thought we'd just do a special tune-in, because the most important thing for our health actually is knowledge of self. That's really what it comes down to. And I know I've said it before. All you regulars are going to be like, he's going to say the thing again, which he always says, but I'm going to say it again, because it's true and it's very important. The number one thing that's actually happening in this spiritual war, and we are in a very large spiritual war, it's actually a war on truth. It's a war on the ultimate truth. The ultimate truth that we are the one infinite consciousness experiencing itself in all these forms. That is actually the big lie. That's the thing. That's what they're really pushing here, and have been for the last few thousand years. Separation, right? Even back when Jesus was walking the earth, right? And he's like, we're all one. It's all love. I and the Father are one. You and I are one. What I can do, you can do too. Very powerful messages about oneness, about love, about us being this one consciousness. He was teaching it. And even after he ascended and was no longer, in that body walking around, guess what? They already started to do this spiritual war, trying to scare everybody, trying to separate everybody, making, control people, getting everybody to kill everybody else. I mean, they went right for it. They didn't waste any time. So this is really the big lie. This is really the big lie. You need to be afraid. You need to work really hard. You need to be, you need to hustle. You can get sick. You can die. The big lie is actually you're a person. That's actually really the biggest lie. You're this individual. You're just a person, and you're just a smart monkey, and you're not connected to anything greater. There's no higher power. There's no God. You're just this really smart monkey, and you need to do XYZ to survive, and just and work hard and blah blah blah, all the fucking programming, right? That you need to be afraid, and then it's just ridiculous. That's the big lie, that you are not source energy, that you're not connected to something greater, that you are not that infinite consciousness that has always been here and will always be here forever and ever. You're not supposed to know that shit, okay? So this level, this extra level of fear, actually it's just pushing it even further. You know what I'm saying? Already we're afraid of our neighbor and afraid of people based on their class or their color of skin or what religion they believe. Already everybody's fighting everybody. And they went, wait, we can do even better than this now. We can do even better than this. Okay, let's convince everybody that anyone out there can get them sick. Okay, so just stay in your social bubbles, right? Put on a face diaper and live in your basement for the next 80 years. And then you're going to be safe. Just keep away from all humans. It's once again, the opposite of the truth, as usual. That's their MO, opposite land. But it's worked. Some people out there are still in it. They're in the sauce, and they're choosing to believe that fear is real. They're choosing to believe separation over unity, and it is the greatest lie perpetuated throughout history, is that we're all separate beings and we're all going to die and it's all terrible. It's again the opposite of what is. It's really pooping. So we're going to do a little special tune-in meditation that's going to strengthen our connection and our immune systems. It's going to be good. I'm going to drink some water first. Thanks, Monique is flirting with me as usual. Thank you. Telling me I have nice hair. I'll take it, Monique. Monique, I will take it. I'll take anything I can get. I've been in the basement for the last 40 years. No. Hey, what's up, Theta? Nice to see you. Theta was there. She's one of the revolutionaries. She was hugging people just brutally yesterday. It was fantastic. Well, I'm generally pretty chill, but then I have my comedy mode, and if I get really inspired and something's really like ridiculous, I'll go into like just ripping jokes, and I'll go into like funny guy mode. It happens. It's good if it happens on stage. Alex, go shirtless. I was actually shirtless yesterday because I gave away my last shirt. So for a bit I was shirtless, and then I put on my blue thing. It felt good to be shirtless. It was actually really hot yesterday. Woo! All right. God damn, this tastes a little funny. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we have someone in the room who, here we go. Unbroken says, can you say something for my longtime sick cat? I think she's passing today or tomorrow. Had her since 9/11. Oh, wow. Had a cat since... Very good. Well, that means your kitty has served its purpose as your companion, and it's time to go back to cat heaven. There is actually a cat, I'm not even being funny, there actually is like, one of my teachers actually explained this to me, I think it was Paul. He said that there is literally like a whole dimension where it's just all cats. Like there's like a cat king, and there's like all of them. And they actually incarnate here to like help out. Like they're their own world, like whole thing. It's all cats, and they come here as guides to like help us and connect with us and clean our energies and all this. So they're actually come here as a service to help humans because we're retarded. So there's no just like we can't die, right? We just go back to the pool of infinite love consciousness, and then we take these forms as humans. Cats also just come in and they take a cat body here, and they work with us and they help us, and then they go back to catland. So there's no more death for animals than there is death for humans. It's all one infinite pool of consciousness, which sometimes takes cat form, sometimes takes human form, but there's no end. So your kitty's not actually really going anywhere. Your kitty just had this beautiful time with you, and we'll check out. And if you really miss this particular soul essence of this cat, you can actually ask for it to return to you, and then by synchronicity you will come into another cat in your life that will be your returning cat, if that's what you want to manifest. Or maybe you've had enough time with this beast and it's time to move on and trust that whatever energy is coming for you now is exactly what needs to be coming for you, whether it's another animal, another friend, a relationship, who knows what. But yes, let's all take a moment and say farewell to the cat. We love you, kitty. We love you. May you pass in peace back home. He's a cute one, and he has eyes like a dinosaur. Well, the cat's going to be good. Okay. Fun live stream. So, let's do a meditation, right? Can I get a thumbs up? Or a hell yeah, or something? If you guys do, in fact, want a meditation to clear our entities, to connect us with source energy, and to strengthen our immune system by tuning in to the ultimate truth of our reality. Who's in? Who's in, guys? I mean, I can't just sit here, talk rubbish, talk to you guys without any structure, but who wants to do the thing? Who wants to do the thing? Woo! Elbow, elbow, cough, cough, meditation. Okay, I like it. It's funny. Oh, that's awesome. Unbroken. Yeah, that's really funny. Your childhood cut? I guess you meant your cat. Yeah. Yeah, cats are not just like random beings. They're high level beings, and they just come here to help humans. Yeah, they're awesome. Okay, now we have not begun. Syringe Man, we have not begun. This was just me talking shit and fucking around. And now we're gonna do something real. Okay. No problem, I'm broken. There's music in my head. Does meditation help hangovers? Well, yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna do it. Gonna do it now. All right. So everybody, get your butt on the chair, and oh man, why is my computer working so hard? Jeez. Hang on. I'm gonna just check if my fan's going so hard. You guys might hear that. I'm just gonna check. There's something running. It shouldn't be running. No, it seems okay. Okay. Seems alright. That's weird. Okay. So, guys. Be comfy. Let's just focus, as usual, on the breath. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Just taking a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's just focus our attention on our stomach. And let's just be breathing deeply into the stomach. Most people only breathe into their chest. Shallow breathing, not good. Makes you anxious. So every breath, let's feel that stomach expand. And then as the stomach is full, then the chest expands also. So it's like a wave, right? It's like a wave. Stomach expands, chest expands. Into the stomach, into the chest. And then letting go. Big breaths into the stomach, into the chest. Letting go. Just feeling your entire body just starting to relax as we focus just on the breath. You've had all week to run around and do things and live your life and talk to people and eat food and do all the things humans do. So now, on this Sunday sermon, give yourself the opportunity to take just a few minutes to allow your brain to turn off and relax, so we can just enjoy a few moments of just being here as consciousness, as awareness, without the thinking, without the thinker, without the planner, without the worrier. All these characters are part of the ego, part of this character you've created, you've decided to experience in this 3D, 5-sense dream reality. But in actuality, you are not the thinker. These are not your thoughts. You are not the worrier. You are not the planner. What you are is beyond thinking, beyond worrying, beyond planning. In reality, you are the eternal consciousness having infinite experiences. This is but one such experience. And what will allow you to fully enjoy being this experiencer, being this eternal consciousness, is the practice of letting the thinker go. And as you breathe and focus only on the being, simply being here with the breath in every moment, you will notice that thoughts are not required. Only your presence is required, and you are already fully being that. You are the eternal presence. There's nothing you need to do. There's nowhere you need to go. There's nothing you need to say. There's nothing to plan. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to try to remember. You already are doing exactly what you need to be doing because you exist. So just breathe into that. Feel the release. Feel the freedom in tapping into this ultimate truth. You already are complete as consciousness, as awareness. The illusion was that you needed to do something. You don't need to ever do anything or be anywhere or accomplish anything because you've already done it. You are. You exist. You have always and will always be here now. So just breathe into this simple truth. You need do nothing. You need accomplish nothing. Just breathing into every breath a little bit deeper, a little bit more present, allowing the mind to settle, and just being here. Just enjoying the air going in, going out in this moment. Maybe imagining the calming earthly energy from Pachamama below you with every inhale from the center of the earth, this energy coming up into your body, up through your feet, up into your spine, into your center, breathing it in. All this grounding, loving energy. And then on the exhale, breathing out back into the planet, saying hello, saying thank you. Breathing it in. And letting go. And now, remembering this simple idea that when you came from this eternal presence, consciousness, that you have always been, into this particular form. You came in as a perfect, enlightened being. You were fully complete, fully here, fully ascended. There was nothing missing. There was no lack. There was no wanting. You simply were eternal consciousness, and you entered this unique experience for you to be here now. And upon entering this world, you had everything you could ever need. You were fully complete. No separation from Source, no separation from your true nature, no fear vibrations were in your reality. There was only the infinite, eternal now moment, infinite love, infinite presence, infinite consciousness coming into this body. This is the nature of consciousness. This is the nature of existence. This is the nature of presence. You are this presence. You are this love. You are this abundance. You have always been and always will be this eternal now love presence. Since your conception and entering into this world, and now nothing has changed. You are still that which you were in your first breath in this world. Absolutely and totally complete. And so the only and most important factor for us to truly be here now as adults, fully present, fully happy, fully in the love, fully healthy, is to remember that we are that energy that entered here upon your first breath. No matter what this world brings into your reality, no matter what's out there, whatever messagings, whatever vibrations are out there, what is in here never truly changes. We must only remember and choose to tune in to our true nature as infinite love. By remembering what we truly are, by understanding that we are here to experience only that which is in alignment with our personal spiritual evolution, our growth, our unique journey. When we remember we are only here for our own unique spiritual growth and process and experience as we return back to source energy, you will manifest only that which is required for your experience. If you know that you are here to serve the Creator, to live your unique gift, to bring your uniqueness into this world, to play your part in the great awakening, if you know this to be the truth, there is no reason for you to experience negativity, fear, illness, or any of these experiences that so many fear. You will only experience what is required for your personal evolution. So breathe into that knowledge. Everything you are experiencing now is for your own awakening, for your own journey back home. All that is unfolding is actually perfect love, God's perfect love, unfolding over and over and over again until we remember that we are that. And then we go home. The most important thought, knowledge that you must hold close to your heart is that I am divine perfection. I am health. I am love. I am infinite. To know thyself is to know perfection. To know thyself is to know love. So just breathe. Breathe and feel the eternal love presence that is your nature. And know that this connection to spirit, to source, is always one breath away. Tuning into this simple truth, repeating internally, I am connected. I am protected. I am connected. I am protected. I am connected. I am protected. And now for a moment, let's just feel into the energies around us. Let's call in our brothers and sisters, the Brotherhood of Light, Spirit Masters, Spirit World, Spirit Guides, all of our relations, all beings in service to the Creator. We ask you please to remove any and all non-beneficial energies, whether they be spirits, entities, demonic energies, or other energies named or unnamed. We ask that you remove these energies from our group and send them back to the Infinite One Creator. We ask that this be done in the name of the Infinite One Creator. Spirit, please remove any and all non-beneficial energies that are preventing us from remembering our true nature and accomplishing the restructuring, the rebirth of heaven on earth. Thank you. God bless you. We love you. And just being present with any shifts, energetic shifts, the body, outside of the body, internally. Just sending our thanks for Spirit being here with us and all the energies, all the beings that are always present when we tune in, sending our love and our gratitude to all. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be happy. May all beings remember the truth of their nature. And we'll just do 3 last deep breaths together. Breathing out any doubt, any negative energies, anything that may have been stuck this week, just seeing it exit our physical, our etheric bodies. Just let it out. Nothing to hold on to. Good. And so, when you're ready to open your eyes, but stay with the conscious breath. Staying in this now moment, even as you come back, even as you go back to reading comments and typing away, you can be here in this connected space, always. throughout your day, throughout your life. This eternal, peaceful moment is always here now, regardless of what's happening on the outside. The stillness is always within. This was only a reminder. So let's be here now together. How is everybody doing? Are you still with me? Isn't it crazy? They just don't want us to know what we really are. That's what this is all really about. Making us forget who we really are. And the entire game is we choose to remember. And when you realize that's all this game really is, the bad guys doing everything they can to stop us from remembering who we are. And our job is simply to remember who we are against the odds, against the TV and the programming and all the people out there. We just have to continue to choose to be what we are, to continue to be the love in this world. That's why I upgraded the shirt design to say choose love on the back. Because that is the only choice that is required. And as wonderful as it is, talking to people, being active, flyering people, explaining to people what the agenda is so people can get it and, do what they must. The ultimate revolution that we can do as beings in this adventure is to choose love and to be love in this world. To go out there and act and live our lives as the ultimate truth, as infinite consciousness, as love. To act as if you absolutely know that you are infinite, you are fully protected, and if you are in service to the Creator, and you are here for the liberation, working towards the liberation of all beings, as love, everything will unfold perfectly for you. As you serve that infinite one serves you. The absolute craziest revolution is to be love in this world, to choose love in every moment. When all of the programming in the old systems that are currently collapsing and imploding is the opposite message. It's always the opposite message. It's all about fear, disharmony, getting us to fight, when in fact we are all literally the one being, the one love, experiencing itself. So that's all that's happening here, really. Even though it's confusing and it's crazy and there's so many agendas and it seems like they're putting the smackdown on humanity, this is part of the plan, and this smackdown is what was required as a jumpstart for humanity to choose love over fear, to choose truth over untruth. That is all that is unfolding here. And Your unique way of your unique journey of awakening is up to you. There's no right or wrong way to wake up. There's no right or wrong way to remember your true nature. It will happen. It is inevitable. And one's lack of self-knowledge does not change their true nature. You still are that which you seek. Whether it takes one lifetime or 1,000 or 1,000,000, you will remember the truth of your nature. You will come home. But the sooner you start accessing your true nature as love, the sooner you start being that, the sooner you will start to enjoy this experience. Because the greatest joy, the greatest happiness is being what we truly are. That is the love. That is the perfect unfoldment, the perfect, most natural unfoldment of what is simply to be what we are. Right? We've all faked, even as people, we've all faked being something or pretending, what we believe or who we are to try and fit in or try and make friends. We've all been in that space. And doesn't that feel poopy? Isn't that crappy, trying to be something other than our nature, because we feel it, that we're not being congruent, that we're not being authentic. We know that on a soul level. So imagine how good it feels when you let go of all the illusions, everything, and you step out into this world and you're just being the love. In whatever way feels authentic for you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I do comedy. I hug people. I make these shirts that say love is my new normal. And anybody who sees me wearing one and they say nice shirt, I carry it around a bunch and I give these shirts away as a gift. That's my love revolution. It's a small act. I'm not giving away. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's not a cancer treatment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's a small thing. It's a T-shirt. It's an organic, nice T-shirt, but it's a T-shirt. But that's my way of being that, of sharing my truth. That's my little revolutionary act, and it's powerful. That's why I do it. It's beautiful. It's me just being myself, hugging people, giving away shirts, cracking jokes. But by me doing that, it rocks people's reality, and people go, oh, this guy's just loving on people, and he's not doing it for the money. He's just trying to love people and telling us to love other people and giving us shirts. What the fuck? And it rocks people, and people go, oh shit, okay. And then they take that vibration of that action, and they take it into their lives. And I see it happening. And it's beautiful. And so, what is that for you? How do you take that idea of love, and what does that look like for you? Is it inviting your friends over to your house and cooking them a meal? Is it making some sandwiches and going around your neighborhood or certain parts of your city and giving sandwiches that you made, healthy, delicious sandwiches that you made with love, and giving them to people who don't have healthy food? Is it going with a sign that says free hugs, or free advice, or free chat, and going and sitting in your park and just having a conversation, being there for someone who has nobody to talk to, and just having a conversation with them and loving on them, and maybe, if you're so crazy, to give that person a hug. There is no wrong way to be the love that you are in this world, as long as you are being the love that you are, expressing that nature. This is what's so sneaky about this artificial world that's been created, where we have to work so hard to make this money, to pay the rent, in this matrix, right? It's created to distract us so that we're focused on survival and feeding the ego with money, fame, sex, whatever. Feeding that ego beast so that we're so busy trying to survive and get that external love, approval from outside sources, that we don't even have the time to do the work to recognize we are that love which we are seeking in the external world. We are that. We've always been that. Love is God, is the self. I am that. You are that. We are all that, forever and ever and ever, experiencing itself. And that is the one thing you're not supposed to remember, because it ends all of this. This world is going to end in its present form. It is collapsing. Because this which we are can never be stunted, cannot be stopped. We simply are this eternal love forever and ever and ever. The only question for you as an infinite spark of this love is how quickly, how drastically, how dramatically, how fully will you choose love now? How radically do you want to start living as your true nature in this moment? That is the only question. What you are, you can never change. How authentically do you want to be what you are? That is the question. And by being that and living that and putting that truth of your nature into the world, it will radically shatter not only your reality, everyone's reality around you will be shattered. The waves that come when even one being chooses to live as their true nature are immeasurable. You only have one job: to be what you are. But it is not a person. It is not a man or a woman. It is not a hard worker. It is not a successful person. It is not a respected person. It's not a financially independent person. It's not a person at all. This is what you are. This is the truth of your nature. And your only job is to be that. There's no other job. And the job of the bad guys, right, is just to try and distract you from remembering what you are. That's the entire game. Is any of this resonating or making sense? We are not just living in other dimensions. We are every dimension, and we are every life form living. We are all that is, forever and ever, experiencing itself. So yes, you could say our higher self is in tons of places. And this is just one experience, one learning experience that you are currently having. A profound one, a wonderful one. Being human. It's awesome. But it's way more awesome when you remember what you are. Great comment here. Igloo says he finds it hard to love blindly when he's being backed into a corner and his rights are being stripped. Yes, that is happening. That is part of this awakening that we're experiencing right now. Because as we're within this illusion, they're taking away our rights, they're attacking us, they're trying to get us sick, all these things. This is the ultimate test to make a decision about who you are. The ultimate. Because there's so many opportunities in this life to choose fear or to choose love, to choose anger and hate over forgiveness. There's so many decisions. And because humanity was not, as a whole, we were not really going down the path of love and unity and really discovering our true nature. Some of us, yes, there's always been a percentage of people all about love and awakening and all this kind of stuff. But as a whole, the consciousness, it was just, we were not awakening very quickly. We were a little bit behind schedule, maybe. And so that's occurring right now, it is happening very, very quickly because it's time for us to get it. So it's like the old frog in boiling water. We were sitting there in boiling water. We weren't going to get out of the water. We were cooked. And the Creator went, okay, clearly these guys need to feel a little bit of something. And they went, I'm putting the water way past where it was. I'm going to put it to triple boiling. The water was way hotter than boiling. It is like they've got special equipment around this pot of water around around humanity, and it's just like next level temperature. You're going to feel it now. Now you're going to feel it. Now you're going to jump. Now you're going to have to make a decision. So that's what's happening here. And we needed it. Let's be honest, guys. We needed it. Where would we be in 10 years if things just kept plodding along like they were? Wouldn't be good. So we're getting a kick in the ass, and the higher self is saying, wake the fuck up. Kicking our ass, going, okay guys, let's go. Chop chop. It's go time. So here we are. And I can tell you that I've witnessed multiple miracles, not just in my life, but in the lives of others around me, other friends, others in my circle. When they make the decision to choose to be love and to trust in the Creator, even if it means saying no to wearing a mask at their job and standing up for themselves, even when they might lose their job, or again, speaking their truth in another situation to people who might think they're crazy or whatever, or they might lose even a relationship, whatever. Many stories of beings, when they choose to speak the truth from a place of love and choose to be that in this world, even when people might think you're crazy, or you might lose your job, or you might get in trouble, whatever. But you trust that you are fully supported when you are acting from this space. I have seen miracle after miracle after miracle. Because we are not in a physical reality. We're in a spiritual, energetic reality. We are energy, spiritual beings having a human experience. This world has no real power over you. It's just a hologram. You can and will experience exactly what you need to experience for your personal evolution. There's no limits to that. You just have to really start to tune in to what the game really is. And it's just about choosing reality over not reality. Love over fear. Unity over separation. That's the game. That's the only game in town. Everything else is bullshit. And yes, it is a tricky world because we forget who we really are when we come here. That's what makes this a very advanced video game. Because in all of our other apparently many of our other incarnations and lives and things that we have going on, you know who you are and you know where you're at in your evolutionary cycle. You know, oh yeah, I'm here and I still need to work on this, and accepting myself more, and blah, blah, and you're sort of like, okay, yeah, so I'm doing this cycle now, and then the next cycle is going to be this, and you're just sort of, you kind of know where you're at. Here on planet Earth, you don't know. We forget. You come in, you forget. Who the fuck is, what's going on here? And so that makes it really, really interesting. And so what's happening is we're remembering. Self-realization is simply the remembering of what you've always been. That's it. That's all it is. That is what happened, though it's not really an occurrence, to the one called Sasha. Sasha just remembered, oh, okay, oopsie, I thought I was a person. I'm acting as a person, but in fact, I'm not really a person. I'm everything, and I'm playing a role as a person. Great. But it's everybody. We're all that. We're all that consciousness in a body, forgot we're a body, and now we're remembering what we really are. Yeah, life is surreal because it's just a hologram. I take it that's sarcasm, guitar, because it is a legitimate. I'm guessing you like the event, and that's what. So kids. So what are you going to do this coming week where you will put into action this truth? What are you going to do this week coming up where you will put into practice in your own unique way that you are love? What are you going to do? How are you going to express that? Are you going to walk around the city and take beautiful photos of people on one of those little old school Polaroids that come out and then give them to people? That idea just came to me. That's fun. Are you going to paint? Are you going to stand on the corner and say free portraits, and you're just going to paint people even though you suck and give them away to people as an act of love? Are you going to give people massages? Maybe you're an energy healer and you're going to go to the park and say free energy healing, and you're going to heal on people. What are you going to do to be you this week? I just gave you guys some good ideas. Share some ideas in the chat. Maybe you have an idea that's great that you can't do for whatever reason. Maybe someone else wants to do it. Right? Let's have a little brainstorm. I like, my friend Benjo, who's also here in Vancouver. He had a really cool idea. I don't know if I should tell his idea. No, I guess he's okay. I think he's okay with me sharing his idea. He basically made a little coffee stand, and he's going to be going into random spots, and he's just going to be giving people coffee for free hugs. Just give me a hug, I'll make you a coffee. And then if you want to donate money, you can donate money. So same thing as I'm doing with the shirts. I give the shirts away, but if someone goes, hey, I'd really like to contribute, sure, you can contribute. You can go to loveismynewnormal.com, and there's a link there, and you can donate whatever you want. And that's great. But he's giving away coffee for hugs. It's beautiful. He got really excited about it, and I'm like, yeah, go do it, bro. It's going to be great. Go do it. So what's exciting for you, right? And when you realize that the greatest currency in this world is not money, it is love. Love is the most powerful currency, the most powerful teacher, the most powerful transformer, because we are literally in an act of love, being our true nature. You will feel what you truly are in the act of love. Give a free martial arts lesson, Singe Man. Get a little sign that says free Tai Chi lesson at noon. Get there at 11. Put the sign up on a tree so everyone can see. It says free yoga or free Tai Chi at noon, whatever, and start practicing. People will show up and be like, hey, what's going on? You're like, yeah, at noon I'm going to do a lesson. Come back at noon. So people can see that you're doing it, and then at noon you start. Whatever. Sure, give out crystals to people. Shit, if you don't like, even like going to the beach. Again, this is just an idea coming in now. Going to the beach, if there's a beach where you are, and picking out the beautiful shells, the beautiful seashells, right? And then maybe creating something with those, or maybe like I don't know, putting like a little bit of grass in those, or putting some, I don't know, making something of those, or even if just taking ones that are pretty. And then doing a ceremony like blessing them and praying, and then taking these shells and then going around, go to the park, and then just literally be like, free blessed seashells or free seashells, and then people come and you tell them the story of like, yeah, I saw this podcast and I went on and I blessed all these, I picked these up beach on this beautiful meditation. I did this walking meditation and I thought I would just give away these seashells to people, because they've got a little bit of that blessing and a little bit of that energy of that meditative walk I did on this beach on this beautiful day. Maybe it was a special day. It's just about the energy. And that's a beautiful thing to do. What are you going to do this week to be the love? And what would be cool is we have a couple of Telegram groups. We accidentally have two now, which is funny. One is for the podcast, people who kind of randomly find it, but then we have another one that's just the Sunday sermon one, which was just people who wanted to come on the show with me and stuff. So either way, whichever one you find, would be cool. That maybe you guys could even do a little video in the chat group, and you could share your story. That would be cool. Let's do that in the Sunday sermon. In the Sunday sermon group, and just do a little video and just be like, yeah, I did this, and this is what happened. It was awesome. I think other people would like to hear the stories. I think that would be cool. So why not do that? You know what I'm saying? So if my glorious assistant is on, I'm not sure he's on. If he's on, he can post that little group. It's not hard to find. I'll post it up here. So yeah, there's two groups. There's the Woke as Media group, which is a good one to be in, because that's where I post when I'm going to do a live stream, right? So I'll post that right now. That's the Woke as Media group. There you go, bam. And then we've got a special one just for people that talk to each other, specifically that like the Sunday sermons. And oh, okay, cool. So Deanne can post the Sunday sermon group as well. But yeah, but definitely be in the Telegram. I'll always post when I'm going to do a live show. And YouTube apparently is hiding my streams. They don't get shared. People have even told me, like, it'll pop up for a second and they'll see it, and then it goes away from the search. So actually, I think they know when you're spreading good love and all the beautiful things, they don't promote it. So if you're in the Telegram group, though, you'll know where I'm at. So you'll always have the link directly. So definitely join the Woke as Media Telegram group. And yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's mainly the download I wanted to share. The principal lesson in the meditation in the beginning, which I may or may not have said because I was actually just sort of in flow. I don't really know what I said. But that knowing the truth of your nature is the greatest insurance, is the greatest... you will be healthy and happy because you know there's no reason for you not to be healthy and happy. The only reason you wouldn't be healthy is if you needed a wake-up call and you needed to get the smackdown. So even with all the people worried out there and afraid, there's nothing to be worried about. Just treat your body well, eat well, meditate, be at peace, Spread love in this world, do what you're here to do, and you'll always be taken care of. There's no reason for you to manifest any negative experiences that will help you wake up if you're already here and present and trying to be the love in this world and trying to do the healing work, whatever is required for you to become that highest version. You still have to do the work. But if you're consciously doing it and working on yourself, there's no need for you to get a rude awakening like so many in our world are getting. Once you are consciously evolving, your job actually becomes to be you, to be that love, and to help other beings remember their true nature. That's your job. When you're like, yep, I'm doing what I love. I'm all about the love. This is my gift. I'm doing it. I love doing it. It's great. Great. Be that. You're doing it. There's nothing else for you to do. And that will affect everybody around you. And that's how the world changes. And it works because usually the people who really get into the love vibration, they take those people out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bob Marley took him out. Jesus took him out. Many others that were really coming from love and get taken out. So guys, it's been a beautiful one. I have many things to do today, and I'm going to enjoy my tasty beverage. I'm going to go to the Freedom Rally in Vancouver. We'll see you there at 1 o'clock if you're in Vancouver. I'm going to give out some hug shirts. I'm going to hug some people. It's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to put up a special podcast this week. I've had it for a while, and I've just been busy/lazy. Been pretty busy. But I'm going to put up the special podcast, the Mushroom Special podcast. And it's just about another one of our friends who made the choice to choose love and speak his truth. And it's a really good podcast, so I'll stick that up over on woke.as. I will be putting up some of my stand-up comedy on my Instagram. That is Alex the Comic. And and I'll probably stick it in that Telegram group as well, Woke.as Media. But definitely on my Instagram. That's where all my comedy stuff goes. And so Marianne is asking about the shirts. So the website is up, loveismynewnormal.com. And sometime at the end, near the end of this month, you'll be able to get one of the shirts on the website. You guys will be the first to know when that actually is available. But that's all being set up. Yeah. And by the way, let me know if the website works for you guys, because it seems like for some people they get an error, and for some people it's fine, which is really weird. And I'd like to know actually how many of you can at least see the website. It's just got some pictures, and there's nothing really on it. It's basically a bare bones website, but just so people can find it and know that it's up, even though you can't get the shirts yet. But let me know if it works. And does anyone have anything to add before we close the sermon for this week? Do you have something to say? Do you have something to say? Oh, good. That's awesome, Chris. I'm glad you did that. Interesting. So Chris is saying that he watched my video on removing negative energies and entities and got in a big fight with his wife. Well, it depends. I can guess that if you actually really were speaking the spirit and your energies were removed and then you're clean, and if your wife has some stuff going on, her entities would be fully aware of what just happened with you, and they might be flipping the fuck out, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to sabotage shit. That's a guess. I'm gonna test you real quick and just see how you're doing. You have permission to do this? Yes. Yeah, so you're clean. You're clean. Before you went through that, Yeah, so you had stuff before you went through that, bro. So that did work for you, which is excellent. I'm gonna muscle test your wife. Yeah. Yeah, so your wife's got some stuff. She's got, she's got like, I think 2 entities and like 1 demonic energy, right? So she's got stuff going around. So she's going to be, those things that are attached to her are going to be very resistant to you doing spiritual work or cleaning yourself and all that kind of stuff. So what I would suggest is you talk to her and explain to her what's up with this stuff. You know, I explain it pretty good in that episode of the Woke Spock Show. So, the Sunday sermon. So I suggest you talk to her and have her go through it with you, or any other video of anybody explaining this stuff, and even have her come on the sermon next Sunday, and I'm gonna clear everybody next week again. So just have her come on here, and we'll just do it as a group. I can ask permission if I have permission to clear her now. No, I could feel that. No, I don't. She needs to decide that she wants to clear all these energies, and when she does, then we can do it. Okay? So, but that's what's up, homeboy. She's got some stuff, and you don't. And that needs to shift. Okay. All right, beautiful people. I'm going to go make me a tasty morning beverage. Thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure. And keep being what you are, folks. Keep being what you are. It's beautiful. And I love you guys. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad we're doing this together. And we're just a little bit early. But I tell you what, every human being in this entire world eventually will be in the love. It's unstoppable. It's just a matter of time. Mwah. Sending you all big blessings, big love. See you next Sunday. I'll give Jesus a kiss for you guys too.